Life's Too Short is a new show on HBO, which sounds highly unusual. Leah, you've just seen it.
Life's Too Short is this faux documentary of the life of Warwick Davis. Once you see him, you'll recognize him from Return of the Jedi, Leprechaun, and most importantly, he starred in a movie called Willow. The show is co-created by Stephen Merchant, Ricky Gervais, and Warwick Davis. Oh. They are all partners in crime and collaborators in everything that happens in this show.
What else are you working on then at the minute?
Just other TV and film and, you know,
Any actors required, perhaps?
But not necessarily, not. If we do though, I mean, yeah, because you were brilliant in The Office. And
extras.
We've got extras, yeah, whatever.
He's got the kind of clueless, brainless sidekick character who always undercuts and undermines. And then you have all of these celebrities that come in and out of each episode.
They have like little cameo appearances.
Yes, these are brushes with greatness for Warwick. The more he comes close to being with these high-profile A-list celebrities, the more we realize he's not one of them.
What would be the room for growth in this show? Is it going to mostly just follow him? Does it show family?
What the creators have done is they've really established Warwick, his world, what his day-to-day life is like, but there are comedic moments within that. We meet Warwick and he's going through a divorce, and he owes the tax man a whole lot of money, so he really needs to get a lot of jobs so he can pay his back tax bill. And when he's not working as an actor himself, he runs his own talent agency for dwarfs. The only problem is that whenever good gigs come through, he takes those roles for himself.
You mentioned his ex-wife. Is that mined for emotion, or is it generally just another level of the comic humiliation of him?
The fictionalized version of Warwick Davis is somebody that is so self-centered and kind of egotistical, much like the Ricky Gervais character in Extras, that they really can't see a whole lot beyond themselves. And so you get a sense that he loved his wife, but he was so fixated on his own celebrity that eventually
there just was no room for her.
Like after 10 years, she was like, dude, I'm done.
What happened was he thought...
Oh, here we go. What did I think? Mystic Meg here.
What he thought was...
Yeah.
He thought he could do better than me. No. He thought he could trade me in for maybe a more taller, more beautiful model, but he couldn't.
No.
So
Could have, didn't want to in
no,
this.
You couldn't.
No, I could.
No,
Of course I could. Just
try.
didn't want to because I'm, faithful.
Does the humor feel like exploitative, or does it seem like it is opening up your eyes to a world that you may have overlooked?
I think the show does both. Ricky Gervais, who in my estimation is a master at understatement. And so he underplays and deadpans pretty much everything in this show as he has done with previous ones. What makes those situations funny is the deadpan and the understatement that's going on with the writing and the performances. The physical humor in this show is so broad and so over the top that we have to downplay everything else. Because if you take this here and you take that here, then it's this constant kind of one-upping itself, and it won't work.
Right.
What Gervais has done with Warwick Davis is he's taken a person who is typically in the margins and moved them right into the center of the story, into the center of the show. So now you, the audience, are forced to look. Life's Too Short is long on laughs while giving us insight into a community that we rarely see. I say see it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Check it out.